Harikiran Vadlamani, who's the founder of Indica, who goes back, I go back 40 years with him. We've been very great friends. And he said, okay, you know what, let's do it. Let's do a festival of positive cinema. So since then, we've shown 300 films. In the five years that we've been around, 300 films. Every single film was Indic themed. Every single film had a positive outcome. This is our 6th year. And we are showing 20 films, 9 languages in English, 9 Indian languages in English. Every film will touch your heart. We programmed 20 films from 1,402 films that got submitted to us. So we went through a lot to identify these gems. It's a 3-day event. Today is our opening night. We only have 1 film today. But tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, we have 19 more films. So please come. There's other events. We have something called Cine Spots, which is a short film competition that we ran. So the grand finale is happening tomorrow. And we also have something called Indica Filmmakers Social, which is a panel discussion with eminent filmmakers and film personalities on Sunday. That's a program that you shouldn't miss. That's a free program. You don't even have to pay anything to get it. So that's what is happening, sir.
Okay. And what are you most looking forward to for this?
I'm looking forward to being able to watch some of these films in a theater. Because as the film festival people, we get to watch them on little screens. But sitting down in a theater with the room darkened and watching a film with the sound and everything is a whole different experience, right? So I'm really hoping I can watch a few films.
And do you have, maybe it's not the right time to ask, but do you have any plans to scale it further? What are the future plans for this movie?
For the festival?
For the festival, yes.
For the festival, oh yeah, I mean, we want to make this a well-known destination for Indic-themed films worldwide. We want to become that.
Thank you, Gandhi. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Afghans.
The genesis of the movie was about 2.5, 3 years ago. I heard about this controversy where 2 people, very productive engineers at Cisco Corporation, had been accused of caste discrimination against another Indian colleague. And as it turned out, it was of course a very, very difficult claim to make. I mean, if it were true. And I was following the story, not knowing much about it. And as it unfolded, at a certain point came where the court dismissed it with prejudice, which meant that the information that had been given to make the case and the public case against these 2 individuals didn't really add up to anything. Or in other words, it was a quintessential bogus case. So I was sort of shocked about this. Then I discovered that not too long after that, there was an attempt to try to create a state bill in California, State Bill 403, which in effect targeted the entire Hindu community, Indian American community, as casteist. So this was an anti-caste discrimination bill, despite the fact that obviously existing legislation already prevents opiates against caste discrimination. Eventually, while the bill was passed by both wings of Congress, Senate and Congress, the governor
in California,
Governor Newsom vetoed it on grounds that there are provisions against caste already present in our anti-discrimination laws. So when that played out, I began to see that there really was a larger, much bigger picture that is against Hindu Americans in general. And I decided that one needs to document this. So I decided to make a documentary film of record. No embellishment, no mistruths, none of these stereotypes, nothing. It was sort of clean, honest documentation of the facts, which can subsequently be used to educate the wider community, including politicians, young students, and so on. That's the genesis.
Okay. And how has been your experience with the film festival, Indic Film Festival so far? How did you hear about this?
Well, I just came. After we made the film was, I'm very happy to say, very well received in the few very private screenings that we did in California. and we were urged to hire a couple of people to try and put it in the festival circuit. Not being a filmmaker originally, I didn't know how this works. So they put it, and Indic was one of the people who, one of the few people, or many people actually, who luckily came forward and took us in, gave us the opportunity to screen, and awarded us as well. So I just came here. I'm very grateful to be here.
Okay, welcome to Dallas. Thank you
Thank you,
very
sir.
much for speaking with us.
I'm really excited to see I'm really excited to see some of the short films that are being screened tomorrow. I am, as like a writer and filmmaker and actor, I'm really interested in exploring like South Asian stories and representing the South Asian community. And I recently graduated from college and I'm looking to make my own films, so I'm excited to be inspired by some of the narratives that might be taking place tomorrow. And I also saw that a few of the films are in Marathi, and I'm from Maharashtra originally, so I'm very excited to see some of the Marathi language films as well. So yeah, just very excited to see our community being represented so well. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thanks
much
for coming here.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.